Jai Gurudev and Nepal to lead the world. This is part 4 of the great Katmandu saga. The Katmandu saga explains the story behind the great Sattvic tsunami, which was produced on November 1974 with the initiation of 35,000 people on Ratna Park in Katmandu by His Holiness Maharishi Mahesh Yogi. This is the 4th part. Well, our visitor in Stone and Star was sent by His Majesty, the King of Nepal, to find out what we are doing and what all this is about and what we want. So this nice messenger from the king, a very intelligent man, educated in the United States, in university, he had a car, and so we went by car to Dhulikhel and Pokhara and to other places. He showed us Nepal. And while we were driving, we explained him everything about SCI and TM and the World Plan Centers and the age which will come, the age of enlightenment, and the role Nepal would play in it, and all this. And he explained everything to His Majesty. And in order to understand his function, one has to understand how the government functioned in those days. The king had around himself an own government. Every official government, every official minister in the government of Nepal had an equation, had somebody next to the king who was the shadow government. And in this shadow government there were very young people, very intelligent, very highly educated in England and United States, very creative, and their task was to find solutions for the problems in Nepal, to create ideas, and so it is an intelligence tank. It was a think tank of the king, and they inspired then the official ministers of Nepal to do this and that and how to solve problem here and there. And out of this royal government around the king, this man was. And so we spent some days with him, and after those days he told us that we should now visit the ministers of Nepal. We were not allowed to give public lectures. We were not allowed to do this because this was not allowed in Nepal, but we should lecture the ministers. So I went every day in the week to another minister in the morning. Monday, the Minister for Agriculture; Tuesday, the Minister for Defense; Wednesday, the Minister for this and that, and every day another minister. I can't remember all the names of the ministers and all this. But every morning at 9, I was with one minister and I gave him an SCI course. Very private, very specialized for his minister function. what can TM and the SCI do for his duty. So I also did it with the Prime Minister, and I was, in the morning, I gave SCI courses to the government. They were very happy with it, they liked it very much, they were very fond of me, and we had a very good time. And in the afternoon, I gave lectures in the University of Nepal. It was also arranged. And there, the point of break started. I gave lectures in the university in the Faculty of Vedic Knowledge. I don't know the real name of this faculty. It was a faculty that had to do with cultural heritage, with Vedas. And there were Nepalese professors and teachers. I talked to them. I was lecturing to them. And there was one German Vedic professor. And the Nepalese teachers were very happy about the science of creative intelligence. They say, oh, the old thing is explained here so nicely and so clearly, everyone can understand it. They were very happy with it. But this German professor was very angry and looking to me with poison in his eyes. After the lecture, I went to him and I said, why you are so angry with me? And he said, well, come to my place tonight, I explain to you. He gave me his address, and in the same night I went to him in his house, somewhere in the darkness of Katmandu, and he explained me that he, as a professor of Veda, he knows that the Vedas are complete nonsense. They are exactly bullshit. I said, why? He said, see, there is no historical truth in it. Even Vyasa, who should have, Veda Vyasa wrote about things which had not yet occurred while he was writing it. He was writing things of the future, and he couldn't know it. And also, because of syllables here and words there, they are not used by Veda Vyasa. Somebody else has written it. So the Vedas are a collection of nonsense text. Yes, please read 10th mandala, 9th mandala, it's nonsense. And we, as Western professors, have the duty to explain to the Nepalese people that the Vedas, which they believe to be true, is nonsense. Yeah. And now you are coming here and explaining to the Nepalese people that the Veda is their inheritance and the truth, and you can explain the complete Veda in modern language and together with science and all this. This is a stroke against the foreign policy in Nepal. We don't want this. See, they believe, he told me, they believe even that their king is a descendant of Lord Rama. And because of this, he is something like a divinity. And we have to destroy this belief, because we want that Nepal becomes a modern country, steps into the modern world. And I told him, I don't think that it is a good idea, because the modern world we know from Germany and from the United States, it's nothing else than gambling and prostitution. Why do you want to bring this bullshit to Nepal? Why do you want to destroy their cultural inheritance? Why do you want to make them weak? So, and he told me then, open the book of the Vedas and said, look here in the Vedas how bad this is, how bad the Vedas are. They are no good. This is not a good text. And he showed me a text, and this text said that the meanest enemy of a king, the greatest enemy of a king, is his son. And he should beware of his own son, because his own son wants to kill him. He showed me. And it said that the foreign forces of a king, the enemy forces of a king from other countries, they try to help the son of the king to kill his father. This he showed me in Katmandu, 1974. And he explained to me, see, how mean this text is. This is not a divine text. This is not divine truth. This is bad. So I left him and I had a very bad feeling. Very bad feeling. I said, oh God, I'm now in political affairs. The Western countries want to destroy Nepal from deep within, and I'm the force to hinder it. It will become difficult. So through the very dark Katmandu I walked home, and I was sad. And there was another occasion like this. I was invited by the Rotary Club to give a lecture to them. And then I explained them the SCI and TM and all this. And in the audience there had been the ambassador of Germany, West Germany. And this man shouted at me. He yelled at me. He said, you are bringing back the Nepalese people into the medieval ages. We do everything to lift them up into the modern world, and you bring them back into the medieval age. We will do everything that you will not have any success. I left the Rotary Club, and I was thinking, oh God, this was a mistake to go there. This was no good at all, no good at all. And the future will show what is going to happen. Jai Gurudev, tomorrow the fourth part. See you later.